What's up everyone, welcome back to One Strange Adventure. Welcome to the next video. And in today's video, we are at Signature Solar.
We are getting something very special.
Yes, we are gonna walk you through what it's like to work with Signature Solar as a customer, coming in, designing your system, going through the process, and then actually being able to pick up your components.
Yes, first stage of course is the welcoming center. And then beyond that, we're gonna show you because it's completely unique to all the other places we've been. So let's
go. Yep.
What they're looking for, understand their budget.
Any instructions?
Here's Adam. Okay, if I can just switch this one. Nice and strange. Just a chain message. Yeah.
How you doing?
doing good, Adam. How are you?
Good to see you.
Nice.
As you can see, this is where we start every customer journey when they come in. So you've met our customer service ladies, the people that
The fabulous
welcome
ladies.
everybody right when they come through the door, figure out what they're here for and where they're needed. Everything after this is done in the room next door. We have people come in all the time that will either have a pretty good idea of what they're looking for, or they'll have no idea whatsoever what they're looking for.
Right.
Sometimes we have people that have, their power bill. They know kind of about what they want. They know where their budget is. The one thing Signature Solar wants to provide to people is someone who will understand what they're looking for, understand their budget, understand their goal, and help them reach it.
And know their need.
Yeah, absolutely. So this room is dedicated to that exactly. We have design members, we have sales team members that you can come in, you can sit at their desk right across from them. You can interface with a human directly instead of, over the phone, this, that, and the other. So if you've got an RV, you can show right up. You can talk to somebody right here. They can get an intimate understanding of what you're looking for, what your needs are, what your loads are, and they can design a system for you right here.
Right here.
Right here.
That's so awesome.
So this room is dedicated to getting that person-to-person, understanding of what's going on, what you need, and helping you get the equipment that you need exactly to fit your budget, fit your needs, fit what you can do.
And so this is for RVs, this is for
residential,
houses,
business, commercial. We typically don't shy away from any challenge. We have a bunch of people, you give them something they don't know, they go trying to figure out what it's about.
That's awesome.
A lot of just naturally intuitive people that want to learn and want to be able to build that next step of their expertise so they can, have the answer for the next 100 people.
Yep, just be able to help along.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome.
One of the biggest things that Signature Solar is trying to provide to everybody is NAPCEP level certification professional. Dustin was one of our first. He might have been our first.
You're the fourth.
Fourth. He was in that first group of NAPCEP professionals. He's been on our sales team for a long time. He's one of our lead associates. So sitting down with someone like Dustin and being able to talk through kind of what exactly you're looking for and all that. So I'll let Dustin, take this next step.
Take the lead. Well, I'm Cindy. Nice to meet you again. All right, so we live in an RV.
Gotcha.
Have you designed an RV system yet?
Yeah, definitely so. So whenever designing RV systems, most of the time it's going to be Victron, the big blue guys.
Big blue guys.
In most cases. We definitely sell a lot of the Victron stuff as well. So
that's awesome.
We can pull some of that product up here. What size RV you got?
45-foot toy hauler.
Nice.
It's pretty big.
Pretty good size. 30 amp, 50 amp?
50 amp.
50 amp?
Yep.
We've definitely got a bunch of different options in the inverter section, as well as the charge controllers. We can put that side up here. Any obstructions?
3 ACs.
3 ACs.
And 2 fan covers. And then a skylight.
Gotcha. Something that we would like to measure out as far as where the RVs are, see where we need extensions, things like that, of course. But definitely can throw something up there for you that will work.
Now that you've talked to a salesperson, you're able to kind of talk out your system needs and get something designed. The next step from that point would be picking up your equipment. But they have to put all that stuff together, and it takes a little bit of time. So in the meantime, I'm going to take you behind the veil. This is not what every customer gets to see, but I want to show you the backbone of what we do here. You might ask yourself, what happens after I buy? Is there any way that we can get some support after the sale, or maybe something showed up damaged, or something's not working quite right.
Just have questions.
What do we do now? Well, y'all don't have this nice little keychain, but once we come through here, we walk into our technical support department. So our RMA team, our support team, our claims team, everything is with these people in this room.
In this room. Awesome.
These guys are the ones that are on the phones answering questions. So the ones that are helping get damaged equipment back and get new equipment out. They're the ones troubleshooting, systems long term.
So when I call, this is where I get.
This is where you get into. This section of the office is pretty new. You can see there's still some empty desks.
Some stands without monitors?
Yeah, we are constantly hiring in people, getting them trained up. It takes a while to create a solar professional. They don't just walk in off the street.
Know what they're doing.
Yeah, we have to teach them from the ground up most cases. A lot of these young folks are coming in, they just know things.
That's
awesome. They're ahead of the game on computers.
So then you just have to
the communications.
turn them into an expert.
So we have to add that solar component to it. You can see our nice little welcome to. Every time someone joins in, we get them set up.
He'll be a new person.
Yeah, and these guys work in shifts. We have an early shift, evening shift, to cover the breadth of East Coast to West Coast business hours.
Right.
And people are at work from 9 to 5 typically.
Yeah, so they don't have a problem until they come home.
So we need to stick around for a little while so we can help out the guys on the West Coast, be able to answer some questions.
So what are your hours here?
We open up our call center at, I believe it's 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, and it goes past 7 p.m.
Oh, wow.
Into the evening Central Standard. So we give some time for people all across the nation to be able to call in and talk to us. This is the department I started in. There were 4 of us in a tiny little bitty room, and we've grown to this. And even then, week to week, I talk to people from Mexico, talk to people from Ireland, talk to people, in other areas of Europe, Africa, kind of all over the world. We got customers everywhere that are trying to figure this do-it-yourself thing out, and this is what that room was built off of.
That's so cool.
Like I said, solar professionals just don't walk in off the street.
Right, they need training.
And the ones that do walk in off the street, they come in and they have high-level jobs that are helping, improve our infrastructure and improve our training. The young workforce, the guys that are graduating high school, looking to get a job, how do we get started and getting back into the community and giving kids a really good chance to start a skilled job young.
From the get-go, right?
Yeah, exactly. Right out of high school, we're going to pay for you to get your DAPSEP and all that. All that starts right next door.
The next one.
Yeah. So we come through here, tucked back in the corner here, we have this nice little space where everybody that starts Signature Solar gets started. They'll do their onboarding, they'll sign all their paperwork, and then they'll end up in this room. This is our L&D room. This is where we start the basics of electricity. This is where we start the basics of solar, AC versus DC, how that applies in an electrical system. And we give them the opportunity to be able to go hands-on with equipment right here in a controlled environment, in a safe environment. That way they can have just that extra level of kind of
knowledge,
understanding, right?
That's awesome.
So
this is basically a house setup?
Yeah, this is one of our residential setups back behind. This wall is going to be built out to where we can kind of put whatever equipment we need up there. So we can simulate an RV setup. We can simulate a tiny home setup.
That's so cool.
Anything from small critical load panels to complete home backup to grid tie, multi-mode, all those situations.
So what you're saying is if I want to live off grid,
this is the room. This is the room to start in.
This is the room to start in.
Yeah, we started with a small team of 3 that were kind of in 3 different departments in the company, and then that developed into a dedicated learning and development team that their whole mission is to make solar as accessible to our customers.
That's awesome.
We're teaching people here, but then that translates to the people that are on the phones asking questions or show up like you guys did to ask questions.
So they don't know what they don't know, so they got to learn it first.
Education is our #1 mission with Signature Solar.
That's awesome.
Because if you can educate people, they can make informed decisions, and informed decisions lead to better expectations and knowing what they're going to get in the end case. So this is the room where all that gets started. You've talked to, design. You've decided what your system's going to look like, right?
Yep.
They put together the quote. You guys have taken care of your business. After that step, then these ladies up front are the ones that let the warehouse know that there is stuff to be picked up.
Okay.
And then the warehouse guys will get everything put together, and then, you're going to be able to pull around to the other side of the warehouse and grab everything you need, and you'll be off to the races doing your install.
And just for note, like the warehouse is literally right there.
Yeah, it's right across the parking lot.
Not very far at all.
Yeah.
Awesome. So easy process.
Yeah. We try to make it as intuitive as possible. Try to make it as easy to show up in here and then pick up over there and be able to set the correct expectations.
Now, is there ever an instance where someone orders something that you won't have over there?
It does happen. That warehouse is moving equipment out at an incredible rate.
Right.
So if you're coming from a long ways out, calling in, letting a design or salesperson know you're coming. Let them know kind of what you're looking at. That way they can,
be prepared.
See what's here. See if they need to, take any equipment or this, that, and the other. You can kind of put together a preliminary, and then just meet face to face and kind of knock off the little particulars.
Okay.
Every now and again, it'll just, the worst happens and we run out and we have to wait on stuff to come in.
Okay.
Depending on, whether that's Victron or Schneider, EG4, or a panel supplier, we are anywhere from a couple days to 2 weeks to having that part in.
That's still not terrible though.
Yeah, but we can set up shipping while you're here.
Okay.
And typically we do everything we can to work with the customer that's here to make sure they're not paying out the nose for shipping to get something sent out to them.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Get it in there and then we'll go through everything.
Yeah. You just want to set the whole pallet up in there?
Yeah, if that's what you want.
Yeah, that'll work. A little further. There you go. All right. Start soil plug for the place. And read our table for the battery.
Well, I was doing the seat. You said that.
All right.
I was a little busy.
All right, well, we hope you've enjoyed this video and this tour of Signature Solar.
Yes, I hope you all enjoyed the walkthrough of what a customer goes through when they are coming in to design their system.
Yep, this place is amazing, and we highly recommend it. So if you get a chance, call these guys up,
Yes.
build a system, come visit them.
We're going to put all their information down
Yep.
in the description so that you'll have it.
Wait until you see the system we're designing. It's going to be pretty sweet. All right, well, we hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you really like it, make sure you subscribe.
And ring the bell so you get notified when we release our next video.
And until the next strange adventure,
Keep making your own.